Ooh, you're live. It says you're live, and this is just me hopping on to test out technology, right? Because as I get through this, I'm seeing, or not get through it, as I go through it, because I'm never going to get through it. You get through it when you're not breathing anymore, right? I've been saying for years, if you're breathing, you're playing. And that's what we're doing. This is actually really becoming a fun game for me. And I am just so grateful to be here playing it with you. So, what I want to say is, technology is making it super easy to get your message out into the world, right? And there are people doing it all over the place. And I really had no idea, what was going on in the world. And the more I embraced it, and the more God took me down this road and started putting these people in my path, and I started to experience and explore and then just do a deep dive and learn so much, right? I realized that what was happening out there is crazy, and it's everywhere, and it's an epidemic, and part of it is because technology makes it so easy, right, to share your information, even if some of it is like just not right, and then people kind of get pulled into it, and this like thing is happening, and who even knows what that is? It's like this phenomenon. And and I kind of get it in a way. I mean, I try and get it from their perspective, but that not everything has been perfect, and maybe some of them was spoiled rotten, and they just don't know how to cope, and they are just you know hating on the person that like enabled them to be that way, because they gave so much, in the beginning. And I'm not blaming parents. My parent was like that too. I wasn't like that though. I kind of went hard the other way, which is a whole other story. But the majority of people, in this situation seem to be in that situation where they've given, surrendered their entire life. And now they're standing here going, what the fuck? Right. And that's what I want to talk about. That's what self estrangement is. And that's the deep dive. And here's the thing, it's not anything that you could talk about in, 3 or 4 minutes or less. It just doesn't work that way. It's an ongoing conversation. And that's the conversation that I'm having. And people, that I think we need this. So let's, if you're thinking about it, if you're sitting there going, maybe there's more to that. Come on in. I can't have the conversation alone. Anyway, I want to hear all the voices. Because you know what? The book I wrote is from all the voices. The adult daughter, that was me. The mother, that was me. And then this version of me, this embodied like witness to myself and, to humanity. So let's do it. Peace out, guys.